Let the third point be x comma y, and the remaining 2 points are, this is x1 y1, x2 y2, and this is x3 y3, and the centroid is also given. Now what is the formula for internal or external division? Px comma y is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. That's it. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of basic mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty department of mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Now in my previous class we have discussed regarding the section formulas as well as midpoint formulas. Now in this session I am going to take the problems based on midpoint formulae and section formulas. Now let us know regarding the midpoint. So what is the formula for midpoint? The midpoint of a line joining the points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. So if A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 are the 2 points, then the midpoint of this is given by midpoint of AB. So midpoint of AB is equal to Px comma y is equal to, what is the formula? X1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is the formula for a midpoint of a line. So x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2 is the midpoint of a line joining the 2 points. Now what is the problem given? Find the midpoint of the line joining the points. What are the points? 1 comma 3 and 5 comma 7. So A 1 comma 3, this is x1 y1, and B 5 comma 7, this is nothing but x2 y2. So therefore the midpoint of AB is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Now that's equal to 1 plus 5 divided by 2, 3 plus 7 divided by 2. So 1 plus 5 is 6 by 2, 3 plus 7 is 10 divided by 2. What is this equal to? 6 by 2 is 3 and 10 by 2 is 5. So therefore the midpoint of the line joining the points 1 comma 3 and 5 comma 7 is 3 comma 5. So 3 comma 5 is the midpoint of the line 1 comma 3 and 5 comma 7. Very simple problem. You may expect this for 1 mark. Now move on to the next same type, one more problem. Find the midpoint of the line segment joining the points 1 by 2 comma 3 by 2 and 2 by 5. Now what is given here? A is equal to 1 by 2 comma 3 by 2. This is nothing but x1 comma y1, and B is 2 comma 5. This is x2 comma y2. Now therefore midpoint of AB is equal to P x comma y is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Now what is x1 plus x2? 1 by 2 plus 2 divided by 2 comma 3 by 2 plus 5 divided by 2. 3 by 2. So this is equal to, just take LCM in the numerator. 2 is LCM, 1 plus 2 2s are 4 into this is 1 by 2 comma again 2 is LCM, 3 plus 2 5s are 10 into 1 by 2. What is this equal to? So this is equal to, so 4 plus 1 is 5 divided by 5 divided by 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 1 is 5 into 1 is 5 divided by 2 into 2 is 4. 10 plus 3 is 13 divided by 2 into 2 is 4. So the midpoint of the line joining the points 1 by 2 comma 3 by 2 and 2 comma 5 is 5 by 4 comma 13 by 4. That's it. Okay. Very simple problem. Now move on to the next problem. Find the centroid of the triangle with the vertices. Now in the last class we have discussed regarding the formula for centroid. Let me recall the formula for centroid. The centroid of a triangle formed by the points A x1 comma y1, B x2 comma y2 and C x3 comma y3 is, this is the centroid. G is equal to What is the formula for the centroid? G is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This is the formula. The centroid of the form is given by G. Centroid G is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. This is the centroid of the triangle. Centroid. Now, here, what are the points we have here? What is this? A comma 0. This is x1 comma y1. A comma 0. 0 comma b. 0 comma b. This is x2 comma y2, and x comma y. This is x3 comma y3. Right. So, I will mark here itself x1 y1, x2 y2, and this is x3 y3. Now, what is x1? x1 is a plus x2 is 0, x3 is x divided by 3, comma, y1 is 0 plus y2 is b plus y3 is y divided by 3. So, this is equal to a plus x divided by 3, comma, b plus y divided by 3. This is the centroid. So, therefore, the centroid is a plus x divided by 3, comma, b plus y divided by 3 is the centroid of the triangle. So, the centroid is a plus x by 3 and b plus y by 3. That's it. Hope you followed. Okay. Now, move on to the next problem. Find the centroid of the triangle with the vertices. So, these are the vertices minus 3 comma 2, 1 comma minus 4, minus 4 comma 5. Let us represent this as x1 y1. This is x2 y2, x3 y3. The centroid G is equal to, what is the formula? x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Now, this is equal to x1 is minus 3 plus x2 is 1 plus x3 is minus 4 divided by 3, minus 3 plus 1 plus minus 4 divided by 3, y1, y2, y3. y1 is 2, y2 is minus 4 plus y3 is 5 divided by 3. Now, simplify this. This is equal to minus 3 plus 1 minus 4 divided by 3, 2 minus 4 plus 5 divided by 3. Now, what is this equal to? So, here, so 1 minus 4 is minus 3 is minus 6 divided by 3 here. So, 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 minus 4 is 3 divided by 3. So, this is equal to minus 6 by 3 is minus 2. 3 by 3 is equal to plus 1. Minus 2 comma 1 is the centroid for the given points. That's it. Okay. Now, just observe carefully. x1 plus x2 plus x3 minus 3 plus 1 minus 4. Minus 3 plus 1 minus 4 divided by 3. y1 plus y2 plus y3. 2 minus 4 plus 5. 2 minus 4 plus 5 by 3. So, minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7 plus 1 is minus 6 by 3 is minus 2. Again, 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. 3 by 3 is equal to 1. So, minus 2 comma 1 is the centroid for the given triangle. Now, move on to the next problem. The centroid of the triangle ABC is the point. So, the centroid is given. The coordinates of A and B are also given. Find the coordinates of the point C. So, the centroid is given, 2 points are given, and we are requested to find the third point. So, sorry, let me explain. The centroid is given and 2 points are given. So, it is required to find the other point, the third point. Now this is given A, B, C. Let us take A first point as 5 comma 6 and the second point as minus 1 comma 4. Let C x comma y be the other coordinate, be the third point. So, let us call it as C x comma y, and the centroid is given. This is given G. What is the centroid given? The centroid is 2 comma 3. So, centroid is 2 comma 3. Now what is the formula for centroid? Centroid G is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So here centroid is given, 2 points are given, it is required to find the third point. Let the third point be x comma y and the remaining 2 points are, this is x1 y1, x2 y2 and this is x3 y3 and the centroid is also given. So the centroid 2 comma 3 is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, 5 minus 1 plus x, 5 minus 1 plus x divided by 3. x1 is 5, x2 is minus 1, x3 is x, this is x3. y1 is 6, y2 is 4, y3 is y. 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus y divided by, that's it. Okay. x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So that is 2 comma 3 is equal to, yes, 5 minus 1 is 4 plus x divided by 3, 6 plus 4 is 10 plus y divided by 3. Now equate it. So by equality, here we can write 4 plus x divided by 3 is equal to 2, 4 plus x by 3 is equal to 2, 10 plus y by 3 is equal to 10 plus y divided by 3 is also equal to 3. Equate it. Now solve this, you will get the value of x and y. Cross multiply. 4 plus x is equal to 3 2s are 6, x is equal to 6 minus 4, that's equal to 2. So therefore x is equal to 2. Next, 10 plus y is equal to 3 3s are 9. So y is equal to 9 minus 10. What is 9 minus 10? Minus 1. Y is equal to minus 1. So therefore the point C, third point C, x comma y is equal to 2 comma minus 1. That's it. So x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 1. The third point x comma y is equal to 2 comma minus 1. That's it. This is how we are going to solve the problem, right? So in order to find one point, just use centroid formula x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Let us consider the one point as x comma y. Simplify, you will get the answer. That's it. Next, move on to the next problem. What is the next problem? Find the ratio in which the point minus 5 comma 2 divides a line joining minus 7 comma 1 and 3 comma 6 internally. So here the ratio is to be determined. In the previous class we have discussed the problems regarding finding the internal and external division whenever the ratio is given. So here ratio is to be determined, ratio is not given, so it is required to find the ratio. Now let me explain, there are so many methods. Let me explain the first method. So in the first method, what is given here? The points are given. So Px comma y is equal to minus 5 comma 2 and the points, what are the points? A minus 7 comma 1 and B 3 comma 6. This is x1 y1 x2 y2, right? Now suppose let P divides AB in the ratio m is to n. Let P divides AB in the ratio m is to n. Then we have the formula for m by n. M by n is equal to x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x. X minus x1 divided by x2 minus x. Okay. Or even we can also take this formula. M by n also equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y. This is also the formula we are going to use, right? So you can use m by n is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x, or m by n is equal to y minus y1 by y2 minus y. Now let us simplify this. So m by n is equal to x, what is x here? Minus 5 minus x1 is minus 7, minus into minus plus 7 divided by x2, what is x2? x2 is equal to 3 minus x, what is x? x is equal to minus into minus plus 5. So 3 minus 2, 3 minus 5 is 2 divided by 5 plus 3 is 8. So this is equal to what? 2 ones are 2 4s are. So this can be written as, therefore the ratio m is to n is equal to 1 is to 4. 1 is to 4. Now let us simplify this. M by n is equal to m by n, y minus y1. What is y? Y is equal to 2 minus y1. What is y1? Y1 is 1 divided by y2. What is y2? Y2 is 6 minus y. What is y? Y is equal to 2. Now, what is this equal to? 2 minus 1 is 1 divided by 6 minus 2 is 4. So, therefore, the ratio m is to n is equal to 1 is to 4. So, therefore, the required ratio is 1 is to 4, right. Now, this is first method. So, you can also solve using the second method. What is the second method? What is P? We have P x comma y is equal to minus 5 comma 2. This is given. A minus 7 comma 1 and B 3 comma 6. Okay. Now, let us consider, let P divides AB in the ratio m is to n. In the ratio m is to n. Now, what is the formula for internal or external division? Px comma y is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, or my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Now, here this is given, minus 5 comma 2 is equal to m as it is. What is x2? This is x1 y1, x2 y2. So, x2 is 3 plus n into x1 is minus 7 divided by m plus n, comma m into y2 is 6 plus n into y1 is 1 divided by m plus n. So, this is minus 5 comma 2 is equal to 3m minus 7n divided by m plus n, 6m plus n divided by m plus n. Now, equate it. You can equate this x and y coordinates. So, 3m minus 7n divided by m plus n is equal to minus 5. And similarly, 6m plus n divided by m plus n is equal to 2. Now, let us consider this, cross multiply it. 3m minus 7n is equal to minus 5m minus 5n. So, 3m, bring this minus 5m to the left hand side, plus 5m is equal to minus 5n plus 7n. So, 5 plus 3 is 8m is equal to 7 minus 5 is 2n. Now, m by n is equal to, that is nothing but 2 by 8. So, 2 ones are 2 fours are. So, therefore, the ratio m is to n is equal to 1 is to 4. This is the other method. Even you can equate this, 6m plus n divided by m plus n is equal to 2, you will get the same answer. So, therefore, the given point divides internally in the ratio m is to n is 1 is to 4. So, the internal division is 1 is to 4 in this case. That is it. So, this is how we are going to solve using both the cases. Now, move on to the next problem. So, find the ratio in which the line segment 2 comma minus 3 and 5 comma 6 is divided by the x axis. Okay? Very simple problem. Now, what is given? Given A 2 comma minus 3, this is x1 comma y1, and B 5 comma 6 x2 comma y2. So, the ratio in which the line segment divides the x axis. Divides the x axis. Okay. Now, suppose if we divide the x axis means y coordinate is equal to 0. So that is x comma 0. Y coordinate is equal to 0. That's it. Okay. So, if divide the x axis means y coordinate is equal to 0. Let the ratio is m is to n is equal to, call it as p is to q or k is to 1. Now, the internal division p x comma y is equal to, what is the formula? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Now, here Px comma y is nothing but x comma 0 is equal to m is p into x2. What is x2? x2 is equal to 5 plus n is q into x1. x1 is 2 divided by p plus q. M is p into y2. y2 is 6. N is q into y1. y1, what is y1? So y1 is minus 3 divided by p plus q. That's all. See, x comma 0, this is given. P into 5 plus q into 2 divided by p plus q is equal to p into 6 plus q into minus 3 divided by p plus q. Simplify this. So that is x comma 0 is equal to 5p plus 2q divided by p plus q, comma 6p minus 3q divided by p plus q. Now equate the second coordinate. So 0 is equal to 6p minus 3q divided by p plus q is equal to 0. Cross multiplied. 6p minus 3q is equal to 0 into number is 0. So 6p is equal to 3q. So here p by q is equal to 3 by 6, that's equal to 1 by 2. So therefore the ratio p is to q is equal to 1 is to, that's it. The required ratio is 1 is to 2. So here the point 2 comma minus 5 and 5 comma 6 divides the x-axis in the ratio 1 is to 2. That's it. Okay. Now let us move on to the next problem. If it divides the y-axis, y-axis means, so what is given? A is given. A is 2 comma minus 3. B is given 5 comma 6. This is x1 y1 x2 y2. This is the problem given. So that is, find the ratio in which the line segment joining the point 2 comma minus 3 and 5 comma 6 is divided by the y-axis. So if it divides the y-axis means x coordinate is equal to 0. Since p divides y-axis, therefore x coordinate is 0 comma y. That's it. Okay. So in the previous problem it divides x-axis, therefore y is equal to 0. Here second coordinate y is equal to 0. Here this problem it divides the y-axis, x is equal to 0. So same formula, px comma y is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n comma my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Let the ratio m is to n is equal to p is to q. Right. Now here this is given, that is 0 comma y is equal to m. M is p into x2 is 5 plus n is q into x1 is 2 divided by p plus q, comma m is p into y2. y2 is 6 plus n is q into y1. What is y1? Minus 3 divided by p plus q. Now simplify this, that is 0 comma y is equal to 5p plus 2q divided by p plus q is 1 point. Other point is 6p minus 3q. 6p minus 3q divided by p plus q. Now just equate these two, that is 5p plus 2q divided by p plus q is equal to 0. Cross multiply. 5p plus 2q is equal to 0. 5p is equal to minus 2q. So p by q is equal to minus 2 by 5. So 5p is equal to minus. So therefore the ratio p is to q is equal to minus 2 is to 5. That means this divides externally. Negative sign indicates it divides externally. That's it. Okay. So it is an external division. Hope you followed how to solve this type of problems. Now let's move on to the next problem. The three vertices of a rhombus taken in order are 2 comma minus 1, 3 comma 4, minus 2 comma 3. Find the fourth vertex. Now this is also a very simple problem. What is given? So let us write down the points. What are the points? A 2 comma minus 1, B 3 comma 4, C minus 2 comma 3. Let D x comma y be the fourth point, be the fourth vertex, be the fourth vertex. So D is x comma y, which is to be determined. Now just write down the rhombus. This is the rhombus, right? So here A 2 comma minus 1, B 3 comma 4, C minus 2 comma 3, and D. What is D here? D is equal to x comma y, which is to be determined. So this is the midpoint. E is the midpoint. Now since midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD, that's it. So the midpoint, this is the midpoint, E is the midpoint of AC and BD. So therefore E is equal to the midpoint. E is the midpoint of AC and BD. Just use midpoint formula and solve, you will get the answer. So what is the midpoint of AC? Midpoint of AC, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2 divided by 2, minus 1 plus 3 divided by 2 is equal to midpoint of BD. So this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. 3 plus x divided by 2, comma 4 plus y divided by 2. That's it. So midpoint of AC and midpoint of BD. x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, 2 minus 2 by 2, minus 1 plus 3 by 2. Similarly, 3 plus x divided by 2, comma 4 plus y divided by 2. So this is 2 minus 2 is 0 divided by 2, 3 minus 1 is 2 by 2 is equal to x plus 3 divided by 2, y plus 4 divided by 2. What is 0 by 2? 0 is equal to 0, 2 by 2 is 1, 0 comma 1 is equal to, just write this as it is, x plus 3 by 2, comma y plus 4 by 2. Now equate it. X plus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. On the other hand, y plus 4 by 2 is equal to 1. Cross multiply. X plus 3 is equal to 0 into 2 is 0. X is equal to minus 3. Y plus 4 is equal to 2 ones are 2. Y is equal to 2 minus 4. Y is equal to minus 2. So therefore, the fourth vertex D is equal to minus 3 comma minus 2. That's it. So the fourth vertex D is equal to minus 3 comma minus 2. Okay. That's it. So if you want to verify, you can verify. Just put x is equal to minus 3 and y is equal to 2. If you put x is equal to minus 3 plus 3 is 0 by 2 is 0. If you put y is equal to minus 2, so 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 by 2 is equal to 1. So you will get 0 comma 1 as the midpoint. That's it. Very simple verification. Now move on to the next problem. 3 consecutive vertices of a parallelogram are A 3 comma 0, B 5 comma 2 and C minus 2 comma 6. Find the fourth vertex D. Same as that of the previous problem. Let D x comma y be the fourth vertex. Fourth vertex. Now parallelogram. Just draw the parallelogram. This is a parallelogram. Here A, B, C, D. What is A? A is 3 comma 0. What is B? 5 comma 2. What is C? Minus 2 comma 6. D x comma y, which is to be determined. Same, this is as that of the previous problem. E is the midpoint. So midpoint of AC, midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Midpoint of BD. Equate it. That's it. What is the midpoint formula? Same, x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Midpoint of AC, that is nothing but 3 minus 2 divided by 2, 0 plus 6 divided by 2 is equal to midpoint of BD. So x plus 5 divided by 2, y plus 2 divided by 2. So this is 3 minus 2 is 1 by 2, 0 plus 6 is 6 by 2 is equal to x plus 5 by 2 comma y plus 2 by 2. Now just move on to the next page, that is 1 by 2, 6 by 2 is 3, 6 by 2 is 3 is equal to x plus 5 by 2 comma y plus 2 divided by 2. Now equate it. 1 by 2 is equal to x plus 5 by 2. On the other hand, 3 is equal to y plus 2 by 2. Cross multiply it. 2 is equal to 2x plus 10, or so this is 2 minus 10 is equal to 2x. 2x is equal to minus 8. X is equal to minus 8 by 2, that's equal to minus 4. X is equal to minus 4. Right. On the other hand, cross multiply. 6 is equal to y plus 2. 6 minus 2 is equal to y. Y is equal to 4. So therefore, the fourth vertex D is equal to x comma y minus 4 comma 4 is the fourth vertex. That's it. So the fourth vertex is minus 4 comma 4. So if you want to verify, just verify it. Substitute here. What is x? X is equal to minus 4 plus 5 is 1 by 2. And if you put y is equal to 4, 4 plus 2 is 6 divided by 2 is 3. That is very fine. So that's it. So the answer fourth vertex minus 4 comma 4 is the correct answer. Right. This is how we are going to find the fourth vertex whenever the given problem is either a parallelogram or a rectangle or a rhombus. Hope you followed. So this type of problems are very important for the point of examination. Now, so that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with the different concept in the next class. Thank you very much.